fire signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim, here to do a reading for you all for the first half of October. It's going to be a general reading, so I hope it resonates. We always call in your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self to get messages for the sign of Sagittarius for the first half of October. Please, Spirit, and thank you. Always thank you. Most powerful prayer. So I've heard. This is the modern goddess oracle. I don't know what happened to the box. The box was being displayed. Oh well, that's what this is. The modern goddess oracle for Sagittarius. General messages, please. Modern goddess deck. These cards are so hard to come out that if something does come out for you, it was really meant for it. It was really meant for you. Because that made a big effort to like jump out. All right. Trying to find the book, but you know what? I will just tell you what I know about this. It is Artemis, so it's about being okay, here it is. Targeted, okay, so knowing where she's going, knowing what direction. So that's mainly what they're wanting to point out is the direction. So noticing the bow and arrow. I like that tattoo a lot. Bow and arrow, waxing moon, hunting dogs and bears. And the affirmation is, I confidently choose my direction in life. Artemis is the Greek goddess of the hunt, the wilderness, and fertility. She is a rebel, refusing gender roles, and will not be put in a box. She wants to be free and hunt with the moon. Many of her attributes are contradictions, and this reflects the complex nature of life and is a reminder that we can be more than one thing. She is a fierce protector of nature and the creatures within, especially baby animals. Her sacred tool is the bow and arrow, which is a precision tool. It requires laser focus, sharp aim, and the ability to go at the right moment. Knowing that once the arrow is released, it will reach its target. I like that. So, yeah, it's like Queen of Swords energy. It's really powerful, really strong. Feels like divine feminine energy. It's really nice. All right, so from the Lover's Oracle, even though it's a general reading, love is in everything. So we are going to pull from this for Sagittarius, please, for the first half of October. These are the pictures. It's a little X-rated. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception or cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Emotions that cause us to hold on to resentment is exactly just perception. It's exactly that. So, yeah, letting go of resentment and grudges. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. That's like, it's the only one out of this whole deck that talks about something like a gift coming towards you or something good happening for you. So this is good. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way, and know that you deserve to be and have all that you truly desire. All that your heart truly desires. Okay. So there is that, and we could get right into it, but I think we're gonna do another oracle. Let's do the Witch's Oracle. I want more of a complete story here before I go on to the tarot. Then I kind of just know how to read the tarot a little bit easier. So, Sagittarius, Wizard, and you have the Lion on your thing, and there's the spiral manifestation. So I'm feeling the manifestating spiral manifestation, meaning there's probably an indirect way that's getting to your desire. You can be confident with the ram, and then the hat actually was shaped like that, the cone, because they felt like it encouraged more energy to go towards your head, I guess. So 39. Spiritual impeccability, the vibration of spirit, self-importance, impeccability, and egotism. Wizard is a Middle English word or originating from wise or wiz. The wizard carries spiritual and magical powers, the ability to influence energy by enchantment, occult knowledge, or sorcery. Wizard is not a masculine name for a witch. Witches and wizards can be male or female. Sorry. Okay, it says wizard reveals you have the potential to be charismatic and influential right now. So on a high note, actions taken now will yield powerful results. On a low note, watch the ego. More ego, less spirit. And the challenge is self-importance. You know, just feeling like yourself over others is more important. But that's on the low note. So if your vibe is going high with this, if in this picture you're noticing more the unicorn and the lit up areas versus this storm cloud, then I think good things are coming to you for sure that you're manifesting. All right, so let's go into the tarot. For Sagittarius. I love this flame today. We have lots of fire energy from this big flame. I love it for the readings. Love it, love it, love it. Right. So we've already cleared and cleansed the energy here. Spirit, if we can get messages for Sagittarius for the first half of October, as clear and concise as can be. The issue. What's the issue for Sagittarius? And this is the Dream Keeper's Tarot, the tarot that's right up there. Oh, Three of Wands. Nice. One of my favorite cards. Really it is. I know I have a few favorites probably. But this one, there's something really sweet about the anticipation. It's the feel of that spot, like right before you had enough money to, let's say, buy your first new car or first house, like that anticipation right before something's about to happen. That's that excitement feeling, oftentimes better than the feeling of actually getting what you're wanting, because it's the change that's being craved. Three of Wands. So expecting. Now you could be like the woman there, looking off like, when's this person coming back in? You know, if they're showing up via boat and you see it, then you know, okay, they've got a little whiles to come, but they're almost here. So it's like almost being at your destination. Definitely you do know what direction you're going in when you have this, because I was thinking, how can we relate it to this? This Artemis is about direction, right? And the Three of Wands is, yeah, it's all about anticipation, direction, knowing what's coming, because you're powerful. because you're the wizard energy. The challenge. I think the challenge is gratitude. And I'll just say that because immediately go to, right when I said, what's the challenge? I went to give thanks immediately. So the star here, card of Aquarius, is your hopes and your dreams. It is the hope in the dream and the dream itself. It is probably a lot of this anticipation energy from the Three of Wands. The challenge may be to give thanks before you can see it. Give thanks when you can feel it. And then it helps it come in. I think this is, whatever this one is. Okay, the Sun in reverse. Because something, okay, it feels like something's getting tiring. I don't know if it has to do with the Leo, or this, truly, this might be like fatigue, physically feeling fatigued, real tired, needing to take like naps, more so that like concerning. The past energy. The fate's in the reverse to me. Well, you know, the fate can't be changed to a reverse, like not fated. It's not that. This, to me, the fates card in this deck represents a period of time that you labeled as unlucky because of it being in the reverse, but doesn't mean that it was. It means that it was part of the journey, whatever that even means, to get to where you're wanting to go. All right, the now moment. The Four of Swords. So we're going through a healing. When you get this card, you're definitely going through a healing. Black cat up there, maybe signifying something beneficial that is coming out of this healing. The big blackbird or raven or magpie, crow. And not only is it representing finding treasure here. See, the gold, they like their charms, you know. But it's also representing wisdom, esoteric wisdom. That's why it's kind of shady, shadowy. So some of you are taking a break in a relationship or giving something a rest, trying to heal from heartache. Now, doesn't have, whatever relationship this is, it could be your relationship to yourself. Perhaps we've been doing something that was really unhealthy and now we're trying to change things. So there's a period that you go through of becoming that more healthy version of you, or the version that you feel is you making the best decisions. Near future energy. Page of Cups. I love Page of Cups. It reminds me of the star too. It's almost like, don't worry about the energy thing. There's nothing that you have to do right now. But sit passively, kind of like the High Priestess energy. That's what I'm feeling. Also Gemini. Page of Cups. Hopeful. Brand new beginnings sometimes. If healed from an old one and that wanted to be resurrected, it's still a new beginning, right? I think that's up to you, of just a fresh start. However, that actually probably goes better with that card. A fresh start, hopeful. And honestly, it's like hopeful no matter what you do. No matter what direction you go in, you should be hopeful. How do you feel, Sagittarius? How does Sagittarius feel? You feel like the Knight of Swords with the Justice. All right, so you are not shy to change, and you are okay with it. If it's change that comes in that brings a justice, that brings something even, or that makes me feel, I don't know, like we've evened the scales, like we've balanced out a situation. This is usually regarding in a situation where something's not fair or the truth isn't being revealed, but this is speaking the truth. So that's good. And it's in the you spot, and being open and willing to change, cut off, or change direction for you and your goal, for you and your goals, you and your dreams. Yeah, if this is court, it usually goes really good for you. If you got that, I mean, no matter what. 2 of Cups on the bottom, King of Cups. All right, so I have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I have Libra again. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And a Leo and Aquarius again. In the exterior, in the environment, and it's probably a little bit of the Knight of Swords too in the environment, but okay, so in the environment, what the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is telling me is, for some, this is about somebody that interfered within a relationship, and it's like getting karmic justice. That's some. It's not everybody's looking at this as a love reading. Some of you all are looking at this Queen of Pentacles like, I don't know, I'm in the reverse, meaning I am not living exactly like I want to right now. Yes, I'm doing what I got to do, and I'm biting down on my resources, but it's not being completely happy or satisfied. It's like you're still waiting for something. So somebody's gonna get their karma. That's what it sounds like. Hopes or fears, and that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hopes or fears, the 10 of Wands, like I said, feeling like giving up or withdrawing energy from a situation because of feeling just really tired or fatigued. It can be due to this 10 of Wands. Like if you're overexerting yourself, if you're working a whole lot, it's a good thing. It's not bad, obviously. But it can wear you down a little bit quicker than just keeping up with the rest that it looks like you need if this card's coming out. It'll make things more helpful. The outcome for Sagittarius, the outcome. The King of Pentacles is great, really. Because if this had anything to do with business or, some of you all are married, man. But if this has to do with a business, we're going to look at it on the whole because it's going to be in the same part. This is going to be in the same part. Either this is a person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I can't read this card as good or bad because it was kind of like this. So some kind of justice will be achieved when it comes to either a business or the way that things are handled financially. Things will improve, though. They do improve. And maybe it's about seeking somebody who's a professional when it comes to these matters. Could be. All right, and on the bottom, I have 8 of Swords, so I know you're in your head, and I know you're worried about this. But look, right after the 8 of Swords, I have the World. I have the 5 of Cups in the reverse, which is how it should be, just letting go of regret. This is a brand new chapter. The World card is a new elevated chapter. This is worrying about things, about, I don't know, roles and expectations that others have on you. Other than what you expect out of yourself. Yeah. Other than that, if it's other than that. All right, so yeah, the 8 of Swords is a lot about being able to have the power to get out of your head if you need to. And not to feel guilty for, well, if you're this person, if you are that King of Pentacle energy, then you're doing really well business-wise. What is the card to represent the soul's journey? Please change. And make sure you're not resisting something as it's coming in like that. Because maybe in the past there was something that needed to change or cycle that kept on repeating. And it it needs to change as well as the cycle. That's what I feel with this card. Let's get you a fairy dust. Keep going. Change and then keep going. Don't give up with that sun. The world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. Somebody has a lot of Libra in their chart or something, because Libra had, well, Libra the sign had a message about keep going, don't give up. All right. So anyway, that's what I've got for you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Sending you love and light. Bye.